this one started. And away we go at the link. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Will Shipley. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down from the 41. Handoff headed right. Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go to Barkley again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
My latest song, Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Bible pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a dawn. I go to Miami.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. About 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Come on, set, ready.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Toss play to Barkley. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a 1st down. Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. This is ahead for about 5. Knocked down by Devon Campbell.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running back sent in motion left. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Third and long for him here. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Stop him cold. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Back now, pressure coming. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
This, our last play of the quarter. We'll go with a design keeper. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're lining up to punt a little shy of midfield. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
At their own 19-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Here's a screen for Cook. He gets him the first, past the 30. And finally, they take him down at the 36-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Bills have a 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, Allen. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Allen fires out wide, complete. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Again, Allen to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
56, 56.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Alert! 180! Gun. All 52. What's that?
To throw again, it's Allen. Throw is caught. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Half 85, half 85.
They bring Thomas in motion. So with the play clock ticking down to 4, officials signal for a timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1.
Stop. Ready? Regular. Half.
They bring Thomas in motion.
We'll go.
To the air again, Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
What's that?
Cook. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
Eagles 3. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Moore with a return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Sorry, no disrespect. I pop your thing like this, cause you ain't doing it, it's P.I. Real John and the East Side boys with me, and we all like to see Tigo. So bring yourself over here, girl, and let me see you get low. If you want this good, now take it to the floor. But if you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long, they're going to throw. And once again, they can't connect.
Kid, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Is this clean at the 30? And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
Hey, home.
Finding Thomas near the sideline. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Middle. Hey, tight. Middle. Go.
Now Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they make this stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Middle.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Short pass brought in. He's got it in the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now lead by 10. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Shipley now to return.
Will Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking in the air here. Completed to Flowers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. He's dropping back to throw. Right back to Flowers they go. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
1st and 10.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might as well Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk about
From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Looking to throw here. Drops back. And quickly their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now from back at the 7, here's third and goal. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
There's no rush to my shut it down. Whenever I got your money out, believe what I got for money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put it on everything that I love. Yeah, on everything that I love.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 4.
Eagles 10.
See if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. Complete left-sided Thomas. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First down throw for Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. Yeah, he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bills.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, tight. Middle. Good shot.
Allen now on first down. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Round 80. Monday.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Back to the air, Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Mike 2. Viking 18. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
It's a design boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's a design run. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. You can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70.
At the
Hawk
2-yard
70.
line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles grab the lead on their 1st series of the half.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual threat guy in college. That's his 1st in the NFL using his legs.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. First and 10. Here's Allen. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Eagles' 48-yard line.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bills have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So first and 10 now from the 30. To throw again, it's Allen. Completed to his running back. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone on first. Brought in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Offense to the line fast. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
The 4-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Cook. Scores. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Pass now to kick this away. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air they go on second down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it.
and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Allen setting up play action. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Kid, I can promise you that's those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escape, and they take this in for the score. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Josh Allen, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
Eagles 17. Tyler Bass.
Bass now to kick this away. Shipley now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now
they're going to throw out of the gun. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes the play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
This rookie quarterback's going to have to file that one away as a little bit of a reminder. You can't stare down your primary target. You can get away with it in high school, even in college, but not in this league as that ball gets batted away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a nice completion from the rookie passer out of Texas. Good for a first down, too.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from this man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to Flowers they go. He's on the move past the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within one score in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
They're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone, so the two-point try pays off. They cut the deficit. Just a field goal here in the 4th. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At the home 30-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Look out.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. A throw left side finds Johnson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So Buffalo's going to call its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. So second down and a tougher 8 to go now following that delay of game.
Middle. Half. What's that?
Here's Allen. Finding Johnson once more. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down from the 42. Play action now with Allen. Chased out to his right. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Cook trying this one up the gut. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and his bounce outside nabs him 7. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's second and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bills making a 9-point advantage. Josh Allen, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 25. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
319.
Trying it left side with Cook. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Bills looking like they'll start this season with a win. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
What's that?
Another one for Cook. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Again, it's Cook. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
1-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And this is a design run for Allen. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Philadelphia.